Okay, so I decided to do a video and tell my full story of my strokes. And I decided to do a full video, tell my full story, so hopefully it will help inspire somebody or just to help push somebody to keep going. So, back in September of 2015, about 3 weeks after my 35th birthday, I ended up having my first major stroke. Kind of threw me off guard to begin with because I had just turned 35 and it just kind of floored me. I was sitting at work and started with a severe migraine headache, which I was used to, but it just went through my body. My whole right side of my body went numb, and I was rushed to the emergency room from work. I ended up being off work a little over a week in the hospital. Spent another week off work recovering. I didn't do a lot of damage with the first stroke. Had some numbness, but that was about it in my arm. Um, about 3 months later, I had a mini stroke. So that would have been about December of 2015. And then I never really thought much about it. Went back to my normal hustle and bustle, working 60 hours a week. And then in June of 2016, I had my second massive stroke. And that's when the damage was done. I ended up with nerve damage in my right leg, lost numbness in part of my arm, which I still do have, both the nerve damage and the numbness in my arm. And since then, since the second stroke last year, I have had 10 more mini strokes, including one last week. And I'm not saying this to boast or brag, but, most people don't see the nerve damage, can't tell that I have nerve damage. Like I said, I'm not saying this to boast or brag because, with any other stroke survivor, everyone will say, everyone can verify that it does affect every single person differently. And when I had my second major stroke, I flat out asked the doctor, why am I having this? Ain't I too young to have strokes? And when he told me no, is when I was shocked. He informed me that his 7-year-old grandson is in a wheelchair permanently due to a stroke, which kind of floored me even more. Well, I suffer like anybody else who has had strokes. I've been through 3.5 months of rehab to help get strength built up in my right arm and my leg to try to keep functionality of my leg, keep it strong. I'm not going to say that I don't struggle because I do. I have my good days and I have my bad days, just like any other stroke survivor. We all have our good days and we all have our bad days. I have days where I wake up because I work midnight shifts, so I sleep during the day and I'm awake in the afternoon and evening. And I'm not gonna lie, I do have days where I wake up and I just cry because I'm either in pain or because my body is numb and I can't move. My girlfriend freaks out because she knows I'm in a lot of pain and she knows that there's really nothing she can do except for be there. And I have good days where I can walk perfectly, no problems. And then bad days where I can barely even move because I am just in so much pain in my leg and in my back. I've been good at hiding it from most people on how bad I hurt, but some days I just can't hide it. I just fall. And I ask God why, but He has a reason for it. I was given this for a reason. I was allowed to go through this for a reason. The purpose of it yet still I'm trying to comprehend because I still suffer. But God has a reason for it. Whether it's to help either for somebody else or just to make me a stronger individual and a stronger person for Him. And the reason I decided to start telling my full story like this is to help somebody. As a stroke survivor, I was thankful to find the support group that I have. But there's people out there that need uplifting. We all, every single one of us, need to be inspired by hearing other people's stories. Or just need that word of encouragement to help keep going, to keep fighting, to be who we are and not let the stroke define us. We need to be the kind of people that we define what we go through. It's not easy, it never is. But if life was easy and we didn't have problems, we'd pretty much all be the same person, pretty much. But that's about it for right now. But, if even one person is watching this and needs help, I'll pray for you, and I hope that my message and what I've shared will help inspire you to keep moving forward and just to keep going. God bless you.